Hello everybody, welcome back to FM24 with the European Journeyman Save, and the series continues with Malmo F.F. Let's get into it. Yes, hello everybody and welcome back to the series. We have two games for you today, fellow managers. We are taking on Landskrona Boys, which I'm pretty sure is not how you say the name, and then we're in the Europa League Conference qualifying. I think. Europa League Conference qualifying? I actually think we're in the Europa League. I don't even think it's the Europa League Conference. It's not. It's the Europa League, the actual Europa League. We're in that, and it's going very, very well so far, as the season is as a whole. 2 losses to pick up on. We lost to Djurgårdens 1-0 at home. Very irritating. But our central midfielder did get sent off on the half-hour mark. And we've lost to BK Häcken 4-1 away from home, where we just got beaten quite easily, to be honest. Not much more to discover that. Winning everything else other than a 1-1 draw with Helsingborg back here. But yeah, all in all, it's been very, very good, to be honest. We are back in the middle of August. The 8th and the 12th are today's games. As you see, we're taking on Landskrona Boys, who are a rival of ours, and Famalicão in the Europa League phase qualifying, of which we have a 3-1 aggregate lead so far. In the Europa League, we've beaten Lech 5-1 on aggregate. We beat FC Santa Claus 11-1 on aggregate as well. So it's all been very nice since the cup final. Looking at the league, we are doing absolute wonders. 18 games played, 15 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses, a goal difference of plus 35, and we are 8 points ahead of BK Häcken, who are in second place. So, and Elfsborg, who are in third place. So all in all, we are on our way to a Svenska League title, which is very nice indeed. We do, however, have some transfer news to catch up on. And there's actually quite a lot of transfer news. The first one is Abdoulaye Faye has left the club. You won't know him. He was in our reserve team. But for £33,500, he has moved on and joined Novi Pazar. So we say farewell to a man that never actually played for the club. I don't think. Oh, apparently, no, he didn't. He went on loan to Mjällby, played 7 times for them, never played for us in the Premier League. Happy to get a bit of money for him. Next up, Yanni Stoikersloos, a Belgian that I didn't bring to the club, has moved for a bit of money, £300,000. He has moved on and joined Sigma Olomouc, and yeah, a pretty decent player, but wasn't getting a sniff in our central midfield at all, so we took the money and ran. Thank you very much. Olivier Zanden, a left back who is now 30 years old. He is Swedish with 2 caps for Sweden. £1.3 million. He has been moved on to Toulouse. He lost his starting position at left back when we bought in Stanescu, and yeah, there's no looking back. We bought in Stanescu. I wanted him to be our first choice left back. He is our first choice left back, which means farewell to Oliver Zanden. We also said farewell to centre back Andre Alvarez Perez. He got very annoyed that he wasn't playing any football for us. Totally understandable, because we've got Kevin Andrade and Morgan Van Dam playing at the back ahead of him. But we moved him on for £1.6 million. He has gone to AGF, and he's a regular starter for them, playing pretty well. 3 appearances for them already. He was a good backup for us, but because he was getting annoyed, bringing down the morale of the club, we shipped him out. Over £1.5 million. I'm happy. He's happy. Everyone's happy. There's one more out to talk about, and this is one I'm not happy about. Jeremy Andre has left to go to Porto. £3.3 million. Yes, he played 24 games for us and scored 17 goals. He was absolutely ridiculous. Unfortunately, he's left us mid-season. Porto came calling. They paid his release fee. I tried to offer him a new contract. He said no, but 13 goals in 15 games this year. He was absolutely phenomenal. One of the Belgians we bought in on a free transfer. It does go to show there are some bargains out there. He is now worth 14 to 20 million pounds. And annoyingly, Malmo get no sell-on clause, nothing like that, because they just paid his minimum fee release clause of 3.3 million. Bollocks. And that is the outs. On to the ins. We've bought in a wonder kid, a Czech Republic wonder kid, not a Belgian, a Czech Republic, a holding midfielder, and I'm struggling to get my words out here, a very good holding midfielder. Actually, £4.6 million we paid for Tbilisi to bring him in, £7,500 a week. He has gone straight into our first team. He's played once in the league, but he's actually racking up a few appearances in Europe. So 3 appearances, one overall from the bench, and 8.1 he's averaging for us already. He is going to be superb. £4.6 million. It's £4 million flat out. The £600,000 is all due to international appearances and appearances for us in the league and things like that. So yeah, but he's in. His value's gone up. He's got potential. He looks very, very good. Media describe him as a wonder kid. He's got a resolute personality, and I think he's going to do very, very well for Malmo. In terms of his contract, no minimum fee release clause, which is great, but does have some bonuses in there in terms of winning things. But overall, I'm very happy with that purchase. So Mikhail Vitasek is in at holding midfield. So we lost the left back, bought a left back in. Happy to be a bit more of a regular starter backup, not indispensable. Mario Pfeiffer is in. He is a Belgian, and he's not the only Belgian we've signed in this window. Very good physically, good crossing, good dribbling, good marking, good tackling, good technique. All round, really good player. He's going to be great. At the moment, rotating with Stanescu, but we'll have to see who can get that in. And it's probably not going to be our problem, because I think we're going to win the league, and then the AI is going to have to manage who plays where. Can also play right back as well. Very good on both feet. Love it. Really good signing. Obviously, a free transfer from Belgium. And we lost our main striker, so we've gone out and bought in another striker from Belgium. Hopefully he can replicate what Andre did up front. But we have Herbert Dahm joining us here. He comes in as a sort of second best striker behind Koopman, but he is 5'10". He has pace, agility, balance, acceleration, fitness, composure, determination, off the ball, technique, first touch, finishing and dribbling. He is going to be very, very good for us. And he's hit the ground running with 2 goals, 2 assists in 3 games in the league. He has 4 goal contributions in 3 games, a 7.6 average rating. He looks wonderful, and I can't wait to see if he can overtake Andre's goal scoring exploits from the end of last season. But that is all of our deals that are worth talking about. We had lots of other youngsters sort of move out for a little bits of money here and there and some loans and stuff like that, but all in all it's looking good. £8.75 million in, £6.25 million spent. The transfer window is still open at the moment, but I don't think we're going to be doing any more business, which is fine. If we look at the league table, that's the wrong button. If we look at the league data, it's actually one to look. Jeremy Andre is still the highest average rating player up there, even though he's no longer at the club, but Sven Koopman and Bieber are slowly catching him up. He also has the most player of the matches, and he's the highest goal scorer with 13. So yeah, not too bad. Speaking of it, I said I don't think any more transfer business is going to happen. I think there is one more transfer that's going to happen, and I think we are looking to bring in... No, they've obviously rejected it. I was trying to bring in a Swedish youngster, but I've obviously forgotten what's happening there. Reader Amor wants to leave, but I've said he can only leave for £2.8 million. Carlson is potentially going out on loan. He's our backup right back, and Sixten Ali has got a few clubs want him on loan, but I've got a feeling we may need to rely on some younger Swedish players for when we're registering our team this year. So we're just rejecting those bids at the moment, but all going very, very well. That's the admin done. We've got 2 games to get through, so let's get into the first one, our rivalry against Ladskron Boyes. Okay, so into the game we go. Salles in goal, Olsen, Andre, Van Dam and Stanescu is the back 4. Hansen, Vitasek, our new signing, Berg Johnson and Mellis are in the midfield. Dahm starts up front alongside Koopman, so you get to see Vitasek and Dahm in today's game. No one really else to mention on the bench. Carlson still gets a place just because Aubry Ellis hasn't been registered yet. Rosengren is out with suspension. We could put Pfeiffer on there instead of... Yeah, let's put Pfeiffer on there instead of Carlson, actually. That makes more sense. Although, hopefully... is that going to cover us, or is it going to say... No, that's why we need homegrown players, because, yes, basically when Rosengren's back and is homegrown, then we can put Pfeiffer on the bench. It's one of the reasons why Reader Amor hasn't been playing too much either, but he also doesn't fit the system, but that's neither here nor there. So into the match we go. We will be cutting up the highlights. It won't be me commentating for the whole game, so you don't have to listen to me witter on and things like that. So let's point the finger, pick up where we've left off last time, because we're on A pretty good run, to be honest. And here we go. They're lining up in a 3-4-2-1 with Yasin Ayeri in there. A very good player on the books at Brighton, I believe, in real life. But yeah, let's get into this one. So the game is underway. We'll be back to go through the highlight. And Olsen has the ball at right back. He goes up the line into Mellis. Mellis just cuts back into Olsen again. Here is Van Dam. Van Dam puts it into Vitasek on a yellow card. Darm into Koopman, back to Darm. Darm's in behind. Darm! Oh, it's a lovely goal. What a wonderful passing move from Malmo. And that is what you get when you don't always use counter press, high tempo, things like that. You can get really good passing moves. A lovely 1-2 from Darm into Koopman. Koopman into Darm. The dink was going to the far side. It actually hits the defender and goes in, but it will be credited to Darm. It's 1-0 Malmo. And we have another highlight pretty much straight off the bat of us scoring that goal. Van Dam into Vitasek. Out to Hansen on the left. In it goes to Berg Jonsson, the captain. Out to Mellis on the right-hand side. Mellis shoots. It's 2. Kian Mellis gets it. The assist from Lars Berg Jonsson. And again, it's a good passing move. Opening teams up with a pretty standard 4-4-2 sort of system. It just goes to show if you can understand player movement, it does work wonderfully. Great ball from Berg Jonsson. Mellis ran off the back of his man. Keeper should probably do better, but it's 2-0 in the derby. We've got a corner, and this is a minute after we just scored. Andre's deflected. Koopman, what a save from the goalkeeper. He was offside, but what a double save from Edland in goal. Ball's picked up in the middle of the park by Koopman. Vitasek up to Darm, who stayed high up the pitch as they advanced forward. Darm cuts inside, left-footed shot over the bar. Corner ball swings in. Andre with a header. Kevin Andre from the back. Our big ginger haired flowing locks puts it in the back of the net. This is 3-0. Is this game set match already with 28 minutes played? Our rivals are not putting up a fight. Great header from Andre at the back post, and that is superb. Just goes to show I'm also not doing corner exploits all the time. Back post that corner, not near post cheese. 9 shots for us, 2 for them, 7 on target for us, 1 on target for them. We've got an XG of 2.19 and have scored 3 goals, and we are getting into half time. What a performance this has been, to be honest. With 2 minutes of extra time played in that first half, we don't need to change anything. We are creating loads. I'm very happy. The scoreboard reflects that. Let's get out into the second half and keep it up. So an hour gone. It seems like Landeskron have gone into a bit of a damage limitation mode, to be honest. So we're going to use it as a chance to make sure we don't get any silly sendings off. So Broderson will come on in holding midfield. And then I think we're going to do Hansen off for Hugo Berlin, who's been asking for a bit more first-team football as well. And in terms of fitness, I think we might just leave it like that for now. Just get some fresh legs on and see how we can do. But still, Landeskron not having a very good time. But they're in 8th as well, so they're not even having a bad season. It just shows how far ahead we are this season than all the other clubs in Sweden. It has been very, very good indeed. So with 18 minutes left to go, let's take off Stanescu. We'll bring on Carlson for him. Berg Jonsson can come off to replace by Lukil in the middle. And shall we give... Yeah, we'll give Koopman a rest for Bieber and then put Darm as the target forward up there. And to be honest, that should probably see us through to the end of the game as Berlin runs forward. He's actually on a really good run. This feels like a highlight just because I'm making changes, but we'll stick with it. Bolin bound to Bronson into Koopman, shot blocked. It was a good volley and it's cleared away. 3-0 Malmo. Olsen with a throw in then with about 9 minutes left to go into Broderson, and it's gone all the way through to Hugo Bolin. He's been asking for more first team football. I don't know how it got through to him, but he's got a goal. Olsen with the throw in into Lukil, back to Olsen. He put it into Broderson. There was a bit of a collision here with Darm, and it went all the way through to Bolin, free at the back post. 4-0 Malmo, setting us up nicely for that Europa League phase qualifying group game. No, qualifying game, it's not a group, but we also have a free kick. Can we make it 5 before the end of the game? Darm on it, the striker shoots, it hits the side netting, and I'll be more than happy if this sees us through to 90 minutes, to be honest. And it has seen us through to 90 minutes in a massively one-sided game. 20 shots to 6, 11 on target to 2, and an XG of 3.21. We have absolutely battered our rivals there. Lovely stuff. We had 3 goals in the first 30 minutes, then got a sort of late on goal from Hugo Bollin. All 5 subs came on and made a difference. Lovely, lovely stuff. Let's get into the Europa League. Okay, so we're back for the game against Famalicão in the Europa League qualifying league phase. I think if we win this, we're then 1 game away from actually qualifying for the Europa League, but I think once the Europa League actually starts, we probably would have left Malmo because we've probably won the league. It's all a little bit complicated, but that's the joy of a journeyman save. Basically, we're all good to go, really. Borisson can come off for Rosengren on the bench. Pifert can come on for... Oh, he's not actually registered, is he? I forgot about that. Sub 5, there he is. Sub 5. Delatrey is coming back from injury as well, so he can go on the bench. We've got a few extra spaces here on the bench, which is lovely. So maybe... let's put Reader Moore on there because he doesn't get much game time anymore. So let's do that. But we're going to start with the exact same starting 11 that just put our rivals to the sword. So I think we're going to get into the game. I'll do all of this. We'll come back for the highlights. Although we are going to get the anthem, which is good. So I think we're actually going to stay with this. Pick up where you left off last time. Oh no, I've turned the music off. I was going to get so excited about the anthem, but I forgot I've actually turned the music off in game. So there we go. Right, we'll be back for any highlights that happen in the game. We do have a 3-1 lead going into this one, so we're in a very, very good position, and we actually have a highlight straight away. Berg Johnson swings it in. Andre's there with a header, and Altuve with some good hands keeps it out. And is that going to be the highlight? Altuve takes it from his feet, goes long with his kick, and it's headed down. It's picked up by Anderson. Anderson comes forward. Is this going to be an early goal for Famalicão? It could be, because Melis is deemed to have found Diaz there, and inside 5 minutes Famalicão may have a penalty as the referee is checking with VAR, unlikely to be overturned. It is awarded, and now we need a big save from our big Belgian in goal. Can he do it? Limata takes it and he sends Sales the wrong way. 5 minutes in and there's only 1 goal in this one now. So Sales with a goal kick goes short into the libero Andre. I am thinking already early on about changing this up to potentially get us that box holding midfield, because it does seem to give us a little bit more defensive solidity in these slightly bigger games, I would argue. Famalicão out to Vitasek into Hansen. Hansen goes to Berg Johnson. As you can see, the runners off the ball is pretty good in this system, which is why I like it. Melis into Berg Johnson again. Berg Johnson is tackled. Vitasek, the youngster, will pick it up. Oh, great effort, but it goes past the post. 10 minutes gone, and it's pretty even, to be honest. Their only shot on target is the penalty. Although saying that, they now have a throw in deep in our half. Diaz brings it back to the edge of the box. Gabby comes forward with it onto his left foot. Almeo into Almeida. Almeida! 2 shots on target, 2 goals. It's 3-3. Not ideal, is it? 17 minutes gone. They actually worked that one a little bit better. Gabby came forward with it, cut it back here to Almeo, squared to Almeida. Good touch, and then Sales should probably do better in goal, but 17 minutes gone, we find ourselves 2-0 down on the day, and our 3-1 aggregate lead has been pegged back. Olsen up to Darm. Darm turns really well. Melis was giving him a run, but Darm went on his own. He's kept it really well there. Darm into Melis now. Melis squares it. Koopman! It's hit the post. Hansen's there! We've got a goal. Thorborn Hansen makes it 2-1 on the day. 4-3 on aggregate. And it looks like we're having an absolute GOALFEST of an episode today, doesn't it? Darm did really well to hold on to the ball on the right-hand side. Into Melis, who had underlapped. And a square ball. Koopman hit the post, and Hansen was on hand to just fire home the rebound. Motta's ball is intercepted by Melis as Koopman is sort of up there all on his own. Nice little back heel to find Darm. Darm accelerates through. Darm still going. Good save from Altube in goal. And we seem to have found a bit of a rhythm now. We do have the aggregate lead, so we may go to the 4-2-3-1 with the box sort of just sitting in front of the goalkeeper. That was definitely a foul there. Yes. Don't just ignore that, ref. You didn't book anyone, so it's fine. Here is Limata, who is currently the best player on the pitch, apparently. A 7.6 rating for him. Almeo has it, and that's a good interception from Stanescu, who clears it away. Koopman can't get there. Shalom into Limata again. Limata squares it, and Anderson scores. I thought he might have been offside, but he's not. And our 3-1 has completely been eradicated because it's 3-1 on the day. This one now, 35 minutes gone. And we've had 4 goals in this game already. Chalet, great ball through to Limata, who I was just praising to say he is the best player on the pitch with his rating. And he's just got an assist to give him a little extra boost as well. So you can see there, he was having a blinder. And he's given his striker, an easy assist. I probably should have changed to, yes, do it. Always press Limata. Do you know what we're going to do? I can't believe I haven't done this already. Limata, tackle him harder, mark him, show him onto his weaker foot. He's playing in there as a playmaker, Dave. Come on, switch on. Switch on. Right, half time, 4-4 on aggregate. 7 shots for us, 8 for them, 4 on target for us, 5 for them, but they have the better XG. I mean, Anderson was a tap-in for an open net. That's got to be an XG of like 0.99, to be honest. But I am considering matching them up for shape. So I think we're going to say I'm disappointed. I'm going to say we're disappointed because we have conceded 3 goals. And then I think, yeah, we're going to match them up a little bit and go for this. Now, Koopman isn't having a great game. This could be Reader Amor's, like, recovery game. That's what we're going with here. Reader Amor, we're going to say, this is your moment, lad, to impress. He's been moaning and moaning and moaning. I mean, we brought him in as a first-team player and have hardly played him at all. But he had a big injury, and he's been moaning that he wants to move and not getting enough football. This is his time to shine, and it's going to be a goal fest, isn't it? We need more goals in this. Texeria back to Domingos. Domingos into Almeida. Almeida into Gabby. Gabby into Limata. Still on the pitch, still playing well. Diaz looks for Franco. Flicks it onto Anderson. Anderson shoots. Oh, Sales is having a shocker in goal. He really is. The referee's checking something. I don't know what. That looked perfectly fine. And it is perfectly fine. It's 5-4 to Famalicão. What a game they're having in front of their home fans. Diaz put it up. Franco won the header. Anderson came out. It was maybe if there was an offside. I mean, maybe I was a bit harsh on Sales for that one. But it is 4-1. And we are not playing very well at all at the moment. Let's get fresh legs on. Right, Berg Johnson's had a shocker. He's coming off for Rosengren. We're going to do... Pierre is going to come on for Olsen at right back. I mean, Dam's having a shocker. He can come off for Bieber. That leaves us with 1 sub left. It might be a double change. It's going to be a double change in midfield. It's going to be a double change in midfield. That's what we're going to go for. Luke Hill on that side can be slightly more attacking. And I know I did say we're not going to use shouts anymore, and I haven't been using them, but I'm going to tell the team that I demand more from them. Headed away. Right, Amor, come on. This is your moment. This is your moment, mate. Swing a big cross over to the other side. He's going on his own, Amor. He's still going, Amor. Puts it into Mellis. Mellis squares it. Bieber's shot is blocked, and it's cleared away. Oh, we just need one more goal. Anderson turns, comes down the left-hand side for Famalicão, runs the ball out of play. The question now is, do we go attack? Well, we have to get a goal, right? So we're going to go attacking. There is about 25 minutes left, and we have done pretty much all we can. We've made all of our subs. We've gone to this system. We could go back to our other system and put a more up front. It is more attacking. It leaves us more open. It's 15 minutes to go. I was about to make a change. Miguel Maga into... Oh, Hansen, I thought you had blocked it and we'll go away with it. Franco on the edge of the box. Shoots. Sales touches it onto the bar and Andre heads it away, and then the second shot goes over from Cholet. But I think we are now going to make that change, and we are going to go to our attacking system on attacking, and we're even going to go to a 4-2-4 like that. Hamelis, Hansen, Amor, Bieber. I think we're going to have to swap you two around. Amor. We're going to swap you two around. Amor's got a bit of pace, so he can play out there. Rosengren at Luke Hill, Pfeiffer, Andre Van Dam, and Stanescu at the back. We've used all of our subs. We've gone attacking. This will leave us very, very open at the back, but we do need to make something happen, don't we? We need to make something happen. Okay, nothing's happening. As a last roll of the dice, we are going double advance forward to sit on the back line there. We're going to be pushing you guys up. Complete wing back on attack. Complete wing back on attack. Libero, we're basically leaving one centre back there. You're going to push on. You're going to push on. In fact, let's go winger on attack as well. We don't want shorter passing. Get the ball forward very quickly. Pass it into space. Don't do any of this. In transition, counter press. We need to get the ball back, out of possession. Push high. Loads of closing down. Don't play it goes. Get stuck in. Step up more. Right. We've got to tell you this. We've just not turned up in Portugal playing Famalicão. With 3 minutes left to go, I think we're going to get knocked out. We've had more shots. We've had one less shot on target. XG's been very similar. Sales has just had a 6.0. He's not turned up, but we have a highlight with a minute to go. Mellis turns, puts a cross into the box looking for Hansen. Hansen with a header! He's got a goal! It's 4-2, it's 5-5 on aggregate. And in the 91st minute and 50th second, we have found an aggregate equaliser. Throw in there, Mellis onto his left foot, just dug out across. And Hansen, who is not tall, by the way, and not good at heading, has just headed at a goal at the back post. And, I mean, can we go and win it? I think it's going to go to extra time, which is a little bit of a concern because this video is going to be very, very long. But the game has actually been even. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to say I'm happy and I think we can go and get the winner. But who is knackered or not playing well? Stanescu not playing very well. Could bring on a Narsen for him, or do we go? Do we go attacking? We're going to go attacking. Wolfgang Delatrey is going to come on at left back, which is a massive risk. And I am fully aware that's a massive risk, getting a left back, a left midfielder to play at left back. The other thing we could do is do the opposite on the other side, put Pifa over here. In fact, I'm probably happier with that, actually. So we're going to do that, and we're actually going to bring on Walczak to play at right back in a very attacking role. We are launching forward. We're going for the win. It's a free kick then to Famnicao, into Large. Large goes back to Motta, up to Cholet. Good pressure from Amour, but he couldn't pick the ball up. Motta into Large again, into Cholet, who comes forward. Oh, good tackle from Bieber to intercept that one. Hansen will run down the left-hand side. He's still going. Inside is Rosengren. Rosengren has runners in front of him. Goes back to Andre. Mellis. Mellis to Hansen. Hansen brings it down. Who scored the equaliser? Rosengren! It's in! Off the post or a defender? I don't know, but it's 4-3 on the day. 6-5 on aggregate. This is insane. Rosengren to Andre. Mellis just got I was going to say he got tackled, but he picked out Hansen with a good pass, and then Hansen put it in. Rosengren shots. It hit Motta, but it's been credited to Rosengren. I'm getting the hiccups because I'm talking too loud, too quickly, and too often. But we are playing very, very well. We've got the lead. We're going to go to positive. We definitely don't need to do anything as high as we were. Don't need to do any of this stuff anymore. We are going to stay on the counter, and we do want to get the ball forward because we've got men up there, so we'll stick with that. But okay, 99 minutes gone. We've got the lead on aggregate. Motta goes long with the free kick, and Pfeiffer is there to intercept it, obviously back in his more natural position at left back. Van Dam up to Lukili. Lukili comes forward up to Mellis. Mellis into Amour. Onto Hansen. Hansen through to Bieber. Justin Bieber scores! Simon Bieber scores. 7-5 on aggregate. 4-4 on the day. We have turned this on, people. Wow, we got to extra time with a late equaliser, but in extra time we have been the better team and scored 2 goals. A lovely ball through from Hansen. He's had a great game into Simon Bieber, and that is 7-5. Leonardo Lillo goes to Motta with a free kick. They're playing it short here, Famlicao. Cholet into Large. Large comes forward into Franco. You can see we've got a big gap in our midfield, but we are keeping people forward for a counter-attack. Ball in, Ribeiro. Andre wins the header. Large picks it up. He's under pressure from Amour, but goes out to Lello. Into Cholet. Ribeiro. Ribeiro to Large. Large to Franco. Don't mind shots from range. Honestly, Sales is having his worst performance I've ever seen in a Malmo shirt. He's looking like a free transfer from Belgium in this game, to be honest. Large lays it up to Franco. I was saying I don't mind him shooting from there. He's got to save that. He's got to save that. Goal kick goes long. Pifa wins the header. Bieber is tackled. Miguel Maga into Large. Large to Franco. Franco out to Ribeiro. Cholet picks it up. Ball through Franco. Ribeiro. Good save from Sales. And I've just realised what we're doing is basically playing with one defender who's staying back. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go full back on support. Andre doesn't need to be on the old libero anymore, does he? We can take that off as Bieber gets that one away. Yes, I want to keep these changes. Thank you very much. Make us a little bit more defensive. So Altube will go long with the goal kick. It is the second half of extra time if you hadn't noticed. Bieber picks it up. Bieber holds on to the ball well. Finds Walczak, who we're playing as the right winger at right back. And he's tackled and he's going to be caught wildly out of position as Cholet comes forward with it. Ball up to Ribeiro. Ribeiro, great tackle from Andre, but he gets it back and Van Dam clears. Oh my word, it's getting tense. Large into Cholet. Cholet, was he onside? He was not onside. He is offside. And it does give us a little bit of time I would like to do something tactically, please. Hello? I want to do something tactically. Why are you not letting me do anything tactically? Okay, we'll edit it in a minute. Cholet, Leonardo Lello into large. Ribeiro is equalised. He's equalised. He's equalised. Of course he bloody has. All right, complete wing back on attack. Complete wing back on attack. No, leave me alone. Libero on defend. We're going to keep all of you up there. Let's go back to what we were doing when we scored the 2 goals. Push everything up. Push everything up. Get stuck in. Step up more. Close them down. I think everything else, and we're gonna go attacking. We're gonna go for the win. We're gonna go for the win. Why the hell not? As it's cleared away. Are we doing that thing where because I've told it that I don't? Yes, we have. It's gone to full match. So key highlights. I want to go much quicker. Thank you. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why that's still a bug in the game after all these years. But you can see, look at the game, 23 shots for us, 11 on target, 17 shots for them, 9 on target. XGs are pretty similar. And it looks like we're going to be going to penalties unless we can find a late winner again. But I don't think we are. Hansen having a 9.5, by the way. What a game he's having. Amor proving why he shouldn't be on the pitch at all for us ever. It's gone to penalties. Our penalty takers are absolutely dreadful. Right, you're confident. You're focused, you're calm, you're composed. Pfeiffer's got some good composure, although it's not the best. 14, but you're nervous. 12, you're motivated. Get the goalkeeper up there to take the 5th penalty. Why not? I've always said it's good to have your goalkeeper as the deciding penalty. Kien Melis is confident. We'll have Walczak, who's composed. Kevin Andre, and then Pfeiffer up there as well. I think we're about to get knocked out in penalties. Point the finger. Pick your spot, don't change your mind. Bosh. Come on then, here we go. Penalty shootout in what will be probably one of my longest FM videos in this series to date. Lelo fires it bottom corner. The way Sales has been playing in goal, by the way, I'm expecting him to save none of these penalties. Rosengren fires it in as well. It's 1-1 in the penalty shootout. Anderson steps up, scored in the first half for Famalicão. Left-footed. Oh, Sales goes the right way. But the penalty finds the bottom corner. Van Dam, the centre-back, on a yellow card. Right-footed, strikes it low and hard into the bottom right-hand corner as the goalkeeper was looking as Sales is against Miguel Maga. Maga steps up and he fires it into that corner as well. Everybody going bottom right if you're the goalkeeper. Here is Simon Bieber. Simon Bieber fires it into the same position as well. And it's 3-3 in the shootout. Franco steps up. Can Sales make himself a hero? He can! What a save from the goalkeeper. He went that same direction they've all been going as Lukili now steps up. Central midfielder. He fires it into the roof of the net. And that is lovely. 4-3. Famalicão have to score. And it is Job. And he is going to get a job done on him by our goalkeeper. Sales is going to save this one. Job to take it. A big penalty. Sales saves it. We're through to the next phase of the Europa League. What an episode. What a goal fest we've had today. There was 10 goals in that game. And that is incredible. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've bloody enjoyed it. Well done. Penalties are never easy. But we went in there, did well. And Sales, who was terrible in the game, saved 2 penalties in the shootout. Lovely, lovely stuff. You can see there's lots here going on. We win in the Europa League League Path third qualifying round. We get a bit of money for it. Hansen's on form. We get that. We've got a press conference that we'll send the assistants to. And lovely, lovely stuff. Right. I need to go and edit all of that down now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and thank you very much to all the goals. See you in the next one. Cheers.